Soul Eater, a franchise that gets into the heart of what this month is all about for a lot of people: fear.
And no character in the entire series represents that better than one of its earliest antagonists, Crona.
One of my personal favorite villains and redemption arcs ever. Crona is way too complex for us to fully talk about in one condensed episode.
Maybe we'll do a big super episode on him, further down the road. But for now, we just can't resist talking about him.
So we're gonna do it with a new format, a bullet list.
4 of our favorite things about Crona.
Without further ado, I hope you guys are ready to tune in.
She's Riley.
She's Rila.
And this is a Bullet Toon Weekend.
Quick setup, we're gonna keep this one anime exclusive for simplicity's sake. Since the anime and manga are so different, we don't want to go and make things too confusing. So let's get started. If there is one thing they totally nailed about Crona, it's his intro.
The first time he's encountered in that church, Crona gives off this really unsettling vibe.
But it's not just that he's unsettling, it's also that he himself is unsettled.
He has this really weird way of talking that really stands out. It's a lot of speaking in circles in this really quiet, unassuming voice.
It totally contrasts with how terrifying he actually is. But it also works really well for setting up everything he's been through with Medusa, Ragnarok, and so on.
And then there's the line about the doors.
でしょ? そこの扉、内側に開くんだよ。
At first, it might just seem like incoherent rambling.
But then you figure out why he's saying it, and
そこの扉は内側に開くんだよ。
yeesh.
Seriously, dude's scary.
One of the sweeter things about Crona that works really well is his friendship with Mocha.
And it makes a lot of sense, especially given Mocha's own character arc.
The first moment where Mocha reaches out to him is obviously adorable.
But it also opens the door for his own arc.
On top of that, Crona is adorable! You can see his face and how happy he is just to have a friend, let alone several. But it was Mocha who gave him that chance. She was the first one to reach out to him.
She's the one who got through to him and convinced him that he didn't have to go through everything alone.
She even forgives him several times for every bad thing he's done.
And it's because of Mocha that Crona became able to grow at all. But speaking of his character arc, Crona has, by far, the best character arc in the series, at least in terms of the anime.
It definitely helps that he has the farthest to go, since he started out as a villain.
True, a good redemption arc can often overshadow any other arc within a story, since they tend to be so much more intricate.
And Crona's no exception. But his arc is also just really well thought out, going from a scared kid
to someone willing to take on the root cause of his anxiety, and the thing he fears most is a phenomenal transformation.
Seeing Crona grow enough to own up to his actions and set out to fix everything he helped break was a great moment for him.
And like we said, it wouldn't have been possible without Mocha. She's the one who helped him overcome that fear, no matter the outcome.
But the best part of it all was that it wasn't as easy as we're making it sound.
Yeah, I mean, he and Mocha became friends pretty early. Crona's arc goes up until near the end of the series.
And that's because, even with him having friends and everything, he's still scared. It's not like friendship is a hot fix, but it helped steer him in the right direction.
He still makes some pretty massive mistakes along the way because of his fear consuming him so much, and that's good character development. It should be a struggle.
And it was. A great arc for a great character, I say. But there's one last thing on this list. At the core of everything that makes Crona so great is what he represents. Like we said, the entire series is about fear.
Right, but fear comes in many, many forms. Hell, it's the Kishin's entire thesis.
There's doubt of those around you, uncertainty about one's destiny, insecurity in your own abilities.
And then there's Crona's case, anxiety. Damn, is Crona a great representation of that.
This is a point we're going to have to come back to in another video, because wow, there is a lot we can talk about.
Right? I mean, there's all the stuff Medusa put him through, his mental image of the island in his head, and don't even get me started on Ragnarok. Don't worry, we're absolutely gonna come back to this one.
But the reason this is on the list is because it's so well woven into every single aspect of his character.
And because of that, it makes his arc that much more engaging. It's just a really great aspect of his character overall.
And that's that! 4 awesome things about Crona.
But what do you think? What's your favorite thing about Crona? Leave a comment below and give that like button a zap while you're down there.
Oh, and if you want more Soul Eater content, then you're in luck!
Voyager over on the site just wrapped a series of written mini reviews of every single episode for an event he called Soul Eater Summer. Links down below. Check it out!
Don't forget to subscribe. Also, give that bell a ring so you're notified whenever we upload a new video.
This has been a Bullet Soon Weekend.
I'm Rila, signing off.
I'm Riley, bowing out.
Thanks so much for watching.
Keep up the awesome and
Stay tuned!